Welcome to SkinSync, the official podcast of Elevate-Derm Alliance, your trusted source for the latest in dermatology. Join our hosts for real clinician perspectives and expert guest insights as they explore everyday dermatology topics with practical takeaways. Stay informed with up-to-date clinical information and discover strategies to improve practice flow and efficiency. Please note, this podcast is for informational purposes only and not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult a licensed healthcare provider before making medical decisions. Clinicians must rely on their own judgment and training in all patient care situations.
Hi, welcome to the SkinSync podcast. My name is Shanna Miranti. I'm a dermatology PA from Naples, Florida. I have with me here today some colleagues, and we are going to be bringing you one of the first, if not the first, podcast for dermatology PAs and nurse practitioners from dermatology PAs and nurse practitioners.
I'm Buchi, Neita. I'm a dermatology PA from Peachtree City, Georgia.
Matthew Brunner is here with us, and he has started this amazing organization and has asked us to come along for the ride. So Matthew, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Matthew Brunner. I have been a dermatology PA for 24 and a half years now. I practice just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And education kind of became one of those sort of hobbies for me along the way and really became a passion as I got into my profession and saw the need for PAs and NPs to provide education for themselves in order to advance our colleagues' knowledge and understanding and improve patient care. It's been great, and it's great to be here with you today.
Thank you so much. So why a podcast? Why are we here? What is this for?
Yeah, this is a way to advance the conversation, right? So, we do a lot of great educational sessions throughout the year, but this is an opportunity for both our audience to be able to submit ideas for conversations that need to be discussed, but it's also a way for us to elevate the conversations around the sort of hot button topics that are impacting us in our clinics and to bring more awareness to changing needs and also just changing clinical practices.
Can you tell us a little bit about how Elevate Derm started? I know you initiated this in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. Kind of tell us about your growth over the last few years.
I'd love to. It's kind of funny because I had gotten involved with some of the state societies and then eventually with some national organizations working on their education. And along the way, I saw a need for us to really kind of differentiate and have a little bit more of an advanced educational opportunity for PAs and NPs. So those of us who've been practicing in dermatology for more than a few years, we have different educational needs than people who have maybe been earlier to practice. And so what the idea is how can we advance and provide a little bit more of a different level of education for our peers and colleagues? That's where the Elevate-Derm idea came. We started originally formulating this process in 2019, and then we were launched in 2020, as you mentioned. And then along came the COVID pandemic, which was a unique set of challenges for us.
So what are the educational goals of Elevate-Derm?
Yeah, they've really evolved over time. I think, the initial goal was to provide that advanced level of education, but over time, our learners have basically told us they have some additional needs. And this past year, we really saw this need for more of a deeper understanding of immunology education. And so we have now our summer and fall meetings, which really are general dermatology conferences. They continue to focus on that advanced learners' needs, but the immunology piece was really kind of a unique set of challenge. So we launched the Rapids conference, which is happening actually right now as we're filming this podcast. RAPID stands for Relevant Advanced Practice Immunodermatology Symposium. And so it's really a focus on how immunology and dermatology are really collaborating and coming one specialty. And many of the things that we started off doing in dermatology 20 something years ago, I described this as the creams, lotions, and potions specialty. But really, the science has advanced to the point where we're really looking at things at the cellular level, and really everything is becoming immunology based. It's really how immunology and dermatology are sort of coming together. But also, we tend to kind of think of ourselves as practicing a silo. But it's really a misnomer because a lot of what we're doing is impacting our colleagues' management in rheumatology, gastroenterology, and also allergy and immunology. So we wanted to bring that interdisciplinary approach because we need to have the understanding that we don't practice in a silo. that the things that we're doing are impacting our patients' comorbidities, and the things that we're managing and our colleagues are managing, we need to collaborate better. And so that's the whole idea with Rapids.
Could you touch on Elevate-Derm Alliance? What does that mean? Does that include all the conferences you have currently? What is Elevate-Derm Alliance?
Yeah, so it's really funny because we started as the idea of a conference and an educational resource, and that's just kind of grown over time. Alliance really is the best of PAs and NPs coming together, working together as colleagues. I think we have common educational needs and gaps, and so we understand what those needs are. When we work together and collaborate, we can really meet those needs. And so the Alliance really is sort of an effort to explain that we're more than just about an educational conference. We're doing education throughout the year, and we're also doing some additional resources throughout the year. The podcast is just one example of the things that we're offering. We have our blog that we've been doing for a number of years. We have some educational videos, and then we're also recently launched our member walls. It's free to be a member of the Alliance for dermatology PAs and NPs. You just have to basically sign up, and you can access some additional resources. And we're looking to bring some additional resources soon for dermatology PAs and NPs. We're excited about that.
So if you could bring out your crystal ball, what is the future of Elevate-Derm and Rapids and the Alliance?
Yeah, I mean, I think, that's really up to the members, and it's really up to what PAs and NPs in dermatology are telling us they need. We just want to continue to evolve with the times and the needs of each of you that are listening to the podcast. So our goal is just to continue to evolve and to continue to meet those educational needs of how we best help you as a professional, and also how we can advance patient care.
Thank you so much, Matthew, for being here with us today. We're excited to be a part of this new podcast, and we thank you all for listening. Please stay tuned for more episodes. You'll find them on our website, elevate-derm.com, and subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in to SkinSync. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify so you never miss an episode. We'd love to hear from you. Send your topic ideas to admin@elevate-derm.com. If your suggestion is featured in a future episode, you'll receive complimentary registration to one of our upcoming conferences. To explore more of Elevate's educational and career resources, visit elevate-derm.com.